asking both of you specifically.
Because we all have different wants.
So what's yours, Myron?
Well, I would have a few main girls and then, you know, some girls on the side. You have your main girlfriends and then you have chicks that you fuck.
So the main girlfriends, right? But the random like the random chicks that you fuck, would they be like, how random are we talking? Like you barely know them, like in the club?
Yeah.
So if you came home with an STD for your main women.
Oh, that's where you got to be intelligent and, you know, use protection on the randos. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to.
Oh my God. I have a question.
Can't be a moron about it. You got to be careful.
So say if you're a high value guy, right? But you sleep with girls that are trashy, high body counts, like just like the worst girls you could possibly sleep with. Would you still consider that like being like a high value man? If that like, would you count that as building status?
Well, yeah. I mean, a part of one of the personifications of status for a man is the ability to have sexual access to a lot of women. And some guys enact on it and others don't, but I would argue most guys enact on it.
But I disagree. See, the ability is different than acting on it. I personally think that if you're sleeping with a bunch of like trashy club whores, that doesn't make you a high value guy. Just because you can attain these women, that doesn't make you a better person.
It doesn't lower your value either.
It doesn't lower your value. I mean,
but it doesn't add to it.
It doesn't add. It doesn't make you a better man.
It doesn't lower your value if you get an STD.
That's true too. And also being around that type of STDs. No, that's true. Like, the STDs and also being in that environment, and you do share energy with these people. I think it does. Dick, why are you wasting your time there? Like, why are you spending your time with these low quality women? That's why I think it's better to have 2, 3, 4, like quality women that you're loyal, and that's how you get the variety thing out, rather than wasting time with like
your status as a man is not contingent upon getting the women. You get the status, and the women come after the fact. So it's up to you. But the thing is, you need to acquire the ability to do so, and then you do what you want to do with it. But the point is that you achieve the status, you get your shit together. Once you have your shit together and you're attractive, a byproduct of being attractive is the women will want to come to you. You know, they say build it and they will come.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Build a wall.
I think that quality women would prefer if that guy had the ability, but it doesn't doesn't mean that he has to exercise it. I think actually women respect guys who restrain themselves more and not have to exercise that. Like, what do you really gain from sleeping with club whores? You don't really get anything that value. There's nothing you're doing there besides, you know, treating it like a game, and it's ultimately a giant waste of time.
It would just be like momentary.
Or your priorities, like what's important to you? Because I think as a man, you should do what's good for you.
But how is that good for you? It's not like sleeping with club whores isn't good for you.
No, I'm saying in general, like you're making it a point of what she wants versus what you want.
But yeah, if she's happier, then I'm going to be happier too.
But shouldn't your wants come first?
It should, but that's if she's happier, then I'm going to be happy. Of course it comes first, but the two things don't have to contradict.
But you're basically saying happy wife, happy life. I'm just saying happy life for me. She'll be happy.
But I'm also saying that sleeping with a bunch of club whores isn't going to make you happier. It's an empty pursuit. It's the same thing. I see the equivalent as like doing cocaine or doing drugs. Like, yeah, it's dopamine in the moment. It's fun in the moment, but it doesn't achieve anything. There's no progress. There's no ROI on sleeping with club whores. You do it and then it's over. And then you have less. It doesn't
increase. That's why I said before, like being able to sleep with a lot of girls is typically a byproduct of the success that you've accumulated, but it doesn't increase or lower your status from banging the girls.
I mean, it's fun though.
Yeah, but it doesn't increase or lower your status. However, on the other side, as a woman, banging the guys will lower your value, 100%.
But cocaine's fun too. But you shouldn't do it.
I mean,
the point I'm trying to make here is that, like, take away the drugs, take away the girls. As a man, if you worked your ass off to become that high value man, so to speak, you have a choice to make. And you do what you want to do.
But doesn't that I equate it to cocaine, for example? Just because I can afford a lot of cocaine, and just because I could take time off and I could skip work and just do coke all day because it's fun, doesn't mean that I should do it. And I would probably be a better man if I exercise restraint and don't do the cocaine all day.
I agree, but I'm also saying whatever choice that man makes after becoming that successful man is up to him. It might not be right, but
what would make that man elevate even further?
Not doing it, of course.
Not doing it. So I mean, cocaine and club whores are equivalent.
I want to put my priorities first over her priorities, because me being happy means she's gonna be happy indirectly.
Yeah, you could put your priorities first, but that doesn't mean that your priorities be fucking club whores?
No.
Should that even be a priority in the first place?
No, but if I want to do on the side, hey.
I think she was just giving an example of a guy just going out banging girls. But what else? Did you have something else?
Keep saying but.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yep.
Myron, would you value, compared to like a random girl in Publix in Miami, what about an 18-year-old Niqabi, unvaccinated virgin girl, and you meet her father, and then you're able to get that marriage through the brother and the father? Would you value her the same way as a random girl in Miami?
Wait, what? I'm confused here.
Would you value a girl?
No, I would obviously the girl with the coming from the father household.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, to her point, it just she doesn't understand supply and demand.
If that girl made demands and stuff like that and asked for a halal relationship, would you comply?
Probably not. I'd probably because I'd still want other girls.
But you could have a halal relationship and still have other girls.
Nah, just because I'd be lying to myself.
What's wrong with multiple wives?
But I want some hoes on the side.
Why?
Why not?
Because it's haram.
Oh, okay, man. Here we go.
Hold on,
He's cool.
Sneako. Are you gonna follow that line of thought yourself?
Yeah, I am. When I get married, I'm not gonna be cheating. When I get married, I'm gonna stick to that relationship.
If I ever catch you doing that, then I'm gonna call you on camera. All right?
Call me out. Wallahi, call me out.
All right, nigga.
Wallahi.
I'm holding you to it.
Wallahi. I would be satisfied having 2-3 wives and not cheating. I think I can. That's a compromise. That was written. That's what it's supposed to be.
If I ever see you do that, bro, I'm gonna call you.
But do you think that's wrong for him to be like that?
No, do what you want. I'm just saying, don't.
But you say you're gonna call him out.
But didn't you say you would settle for one girl? He's settling for 3, but you said you would settle for 1 and not cheat for 1.
Oh,
so that doesn't really.
Well, I'm trolling. If you didn't realize.
You weren't trolling last time.
Oh, he's on dream.
You're not trolling very well.
Fresh is a man of God. I'm a man of God, man. Come on.
All right. Anything else, Miss Columbia? So you don't agree with supply and demand? Anything else?
¿Qué dijiste? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más puedes decir?
Bro, why do you want to argue with her?
Why do you have me?
Cállate.
Never mind.
Okay. Next, pick a song.
W Fresh.
Oh my God. Definitivamente.
Machismo.
Sneako, that was Mexican.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do appreciate y'all for letting us hear how the men mind works. Even though I disagree with some of it.
What do you disagree with?
Like what I was just talking to you, like when you say that as a marriage you are not a team, I disagree with that.
What do you
just
disagree
say
with
you're the coach. You cannot have a coach without a team. You cannot be a team without a coach.
Can you settle with the captain of the team and then you're just the ball boy?
What?
One's the quarterback, one's the wide receiver. One is more important in the team. It's fine. And in that analogy,
a team.
Sure. But there's still a hierarchy on the team. You okay with that?
That's fine. Yeah, I said I'm
okay. You agree?
I mean, the coach can bench a player and put him on the bench. So.
What? Anyways, yeah, I appreciate it though. But I've never been on a podcast like this before, and I had fun.
We're still not teammates. You're.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes.
I'm the coach, and we're the owner. You are the
that's
player.
fine. I said I agree with that, but it's still a team.
Man, put on the bench, man.
What'd you say?
You said put on the bench. Put on the bench, man.
Put on the bench.
Even people on the bench are still a team. They're still on the team.
No, man, they're on the bench for a reason, man.
She might get traded to another team.
Trade her hands, bro. That's fine. Maybe the coach is a better coach on the other side.
Yeah, you gotta be. Man, you gotta be the owner with these chicks, bro. And just trade it to another team.
The owner.
Yeah.
The way it's just like the way you say things, it comes off as like wrong.
It's not what you say,
it's how you say it. That is why most of the girls here are disagreeing, because the way you say things, the way he says things is more like understandable.
What do you disagree with?
I already told you what I disagree with.
No, but you're saying you don't have.
You just said you have to be an owner of a girl. No,
owner of a team. That your woman is the player on.
Stupid. A team of girls.
Yeah, that's the best way. Yeah.
Go.
The roster, man.
Yeah,
the roster.
Women behave the best.
Are you married?
No.
Are you in a relationship, a happy relationship right now?
Yeah. 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 girls.
And you're not loyal to her, right?
To them.
No, hold on. In what way? Because loyalty between men and women is different.
You're not loyal to her like you
sexually?
Were. Yeah.
No.
And she's okay with that, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good for you. That's good that you found somebody like that.
I gotta ask you this: you do realize that marriage is the female parameter of success, right?
How?
I
just want you to explain to me.
What does every girl dream of, like from the time she's a little girl?
Having a family.
Oh, what does a family entail?
A man and a woman.
Okay, how does the man and the woman, how do they get together? Through marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that the wedding is all about the woman?
That's not true.
Yeah,
whenever you're married, you are celebrating two people. You are celebrating the couple.
When a woman gets engaged to, the man has to propose to her. When the woman walks down the aisle, it's all about her. She's the bride. Oh my God. They call it bridezilla for a reason. Women know deep down that their marriage day is the biggest day of their life. It's what most women look forward to, right? When women are children, what do? Play house and all this other shit. It's the confinements of a family. When men are boys, they play with action figures. We're not the same. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is that from the time you're a little girl, you're indoctrinated, and you know that your value stemmed and tied to that of a man that you get married to. Everything from the female experience is typically tied to some type of relationship with a man. So what I'm trying to say is, I say all that to say this, bring it full circle. A woman's measurement of success is being married. A man's successive measurement is not being married. It's being able to have sex with as many girls as he wants, which is based on their ability to be successful. That's what it is. That's why guys that are playboys are respected. That's why women that are married to a successful man are respected. It's not the same at all. It's your job to get married. It's not my job to get married. Because men are the ones that control marriages. You guys are the ones that control sex.
So would you want to be married?
Yeah.
Or do you want to be alone and just fuck a bunch of bitches and be rich? Or would you want to have a family and settle down?
Eventually I get a family and settle down.
No matter what, it's going to come to a day where you're going to get tired of it. You're going to get tired of that.
How many?
You're not going to look like how you look right now. You're not going to be...
He has money then.
Yeah, like when you're 80, you're not going to be fucking bitches.
Yeah, you do, but you're not going to
hold on,
like
but
this.
you still can. And the thing is that women don't care about a man's looks like that.
Have you seen Miami
But
Girls?
things stop working.
Here's the thing. You have to find a man before you get old. I don't have to find a girl before I get old because women like older men. We're not the same. We are not the same at all.
Not every girl likes.
There's a reason why women take a man's last name when they get married and not the other way around. It's a woman's dream to get married. That's why I always laugh when girls say, "Are you married?" That's retarded.
So okay, you didn't answer the question. Do you want to get married or do you want to just rather be alone, rich?
Eventually, but the thing is I'm going to get married on my terms, and I can get married whenever because men aren't on the same time clock as women. Your value goes down when you're 30. Mine goes up.
So you pretty much you want to get married. That's one of your goals. That you would want to get married, have a family.
But I'm gonna pick the right wife.
Okay.
Just like you're gonna pick the best guy to fuck, I'm gonna pick the best girl to commit to.
No.
What? You don't pick who you fuck?
No, I understand that, but no, just never mind.
No what?
No what?
You've been taking L's this whole conversation.
It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Yeah.
You just don't like it. You just don't like his tone.
Yeah.
But
I really don't. But
that's all it is.
Emotions.
But I respect it.
Emotions.
I respect it.
See, this is her.
No, I honestly don't like the way that you like say things, but I respect your opinion, and I respect that you're letting us know. It's been
facts, though. I've been saying facts.
Yeah.
1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is fucking 2. Does it change the fact that it's 2?
I think you
no.
can deliver it different, but I respect it no matter what.
See, there's a difference between men and women, man. Men communicate directly. Women are more concerned with how things are said versus what is said. If it's a fact, it's a fact. It doesn't matter how it's said. We make fun of each other all the time. I tell Fresh, hey, man, work on your speech, motherfucker. I tell Sneako, get in the gym, fag. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. But when women, stop being fucking stupid. Misogynistic. You can't criticize women anymore.
Say it nicely, Myron.
Yeah, I got to criticize them nicely.
Yeah, nicely, Myron.
Hey, you should probably lose some weight because your dress no longer fits, you fat whore.
Oh my God, how dare you?
Oh my God,
you're a misogynist.
You said please, though.
Okay.
But you generally don't see marriage as a measure of success for a man. Why not?
Well, it's not the main barometer of success for a man.
It's not about main, but you said it's not a measure of success at all.
It's not because
at all.
Here's the thing. If you're that guy, women are going to get women are going to want you anyway, and you can just pick who you want. The woman's job is to get married up and take the last name. It's not necessarily your job. Just like we're chasing sex, they're chasing relationships.
But I think you're seeing it in a versus thing, like men versus who does it matter to more. When it comes to the game of life, getting married is a big accomplishment.
For who?
For women more.
For the man. Yeah. For the women more, sure. But
that's my point.
You're completely disregarding it as a measure of success for men.
What benefit is it for a man? Please tell me.
You have a girl that's loyal to you, and that's... You can be in a happy relationship.
You can have it without marriage,
yeah you can.
Not loyal to you.
Yeah, but that's
you can.
You're not gonna find a girl that's loyal just to you without a marriage or nothing like that.
That's not
true. That is what we're talking about.
I mean, yes, like boyfriend and girlfriend, yes, but you're not gonna. No, that's not gonna happen. No.
You just said the most dumbest shit ever. You just said a boyfriend and girlfriend can have loyalty without marriage. So what are you saying?
You're Mexican too, right? Come on, man.
I'm Mexican and Colombian.
Oh God, that's even worse.
But it's a sacred thing. It's not just in terms of like, yes, you can get sexual loyalty from a girl without marriage, but it's still something that's sacred that It's a union between two people under God.
You're not gonna find a girl that's just.
I
loyal
agree,
to you
marriage is a sacred unity,
without
and it
marriage
should
or
be respected.
relationship.
But at the same time, modern day marriage, who does it benefit?
Yeah, when you get married within the government, but if you get married within a religion, that's a big measure of success for a man.
Let's be honest here. People get married in terms of the law for the most part. So it's not going to benefit men.
Well, if you view marriage as a unity within religion, within Islam or within Christianity or something like that, why are you disregarding that as a measure of success in a man's life?
I think it's lower because you can't even get to the marriage unless you become successful in the first place to a degree that it's actually going to last. But you need to reach a certain status before you even think about getting married and having that marriage actually last. I think $300K a year or more significantly decreases the chances of divorce. And I get what you're saying, like, right, you could do it within the confinements of a religion, whatever, but we're talking about it conventionally within the confinements of the law and everything that women want. Because women don't want to get married a lot of times just for the ceremony. They want the security that comes with it from a legal perspective too.
But you keep thinking of it in terms of comparison about who benefits more, men or women. I'm just saying, as a man, getting married Islamically, why are you not viewing that as a measure of success?
Because not everyone's Muslim.
Well, for you.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't look at it. I think my success is way more like me being a successful man is way more important than getting married.
So how do you measure success? Just financially?
Status, finances, respect from peers, world impact, all of that I prioritize over getting married because that's going to heavily dictate the success of the marriage in the first place.
But having a successful marriage, that's going to elevate your status.
And remember, I'm not just I'm speaking generally. I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm saying, like, in general, like, most people aren't Muslim. Most people are not necessarily going to look at marriage through that same Islamic lens, and they're not going to be able to get married in the masjid without all the serious consequences that can hit them, like getting married regularly.
So that you're only viewing your status based on the Miami world, but when it comes to the Arabic world or the Muslim world, your status is elevated when you're married. 100%.
No, but yeah, that's in the Muslim world. But I'm speaking in general, bro. You're speaking about.
Well, you're in general. It's just Miami.
No, in the world.
In the
world,
not
everyone's
bro.
Muslim, man.
There's 2 billion Muslims in the world.
I get that, but there's a lot more people
that are not Muslim.
So I'm speaking generally, like, outside. Okay, within the confinements of Islam, cool. Getting married is a huge, it's a huge thing. But I'm speaking generally outside in all religions and all sects, people that are atheists, people that are religious, whatever it may be. Like, in general, marriage is a woman's game. That's her measurement of success. For you, it's not as high.
Well, even for non-Muslims, don't you think if you're going to talk about status, more people are going to respect you if you're married? More people are going to respect a halal relationship where you actually took that relationship seriously and you got married.
So you're saying that's the only benefit?
I'm not saying it's the only benefit, but he's listing success as a measure of as your success. He said status, and I'm asking how he measures success.
Okay, look, you being a successful man is way more important than being married.
Period.
Okay, but
that's all I'm saying. You being a successful man is way more important than being married. On the other hand, a woman being married is way more important than her being successful.
But you're saying you're attributing status to success. And I'm saying marriage elevates your status even outside of the Islamic world. So if you're going to use status as a measure of success, marriage elevates that.
It's not just status. It's financial literacy. Well, financial success as well. All of that is built. There's a bunch of components that go into success. But what I'm saying is that marriage is not as high in the totem pole for a man as it is for a woman. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you, but
so then what are we arguing?
Well, because I'm wondering what you think success is as a man. Because at a cap, like after 10, maybe $30 million, there's only so far that your status can elevate.
But that's not easy to achieve. You got you're saying that as if it's easy. That's tough.
Okay, but so once you hit 30 million and then your status doesn't really elevate, like 30 million to $1 billion, your status isn't that much different.
Then cool. Go ahead, get married, go crazy. But what I'm saying is that it's better to achieve that success first before marriage. But for women, their job is to get married first because no one gives a fuck about their success.
Okay, so yes or no, does marriage elevate your success in life and your status as a man?
To a degree, but not to the same significance of a female. Because women take on that man's status when they get married versus the man does not take on her status when he gets married. So therefore, men do not stand to benefit to the same degree from marriage that women do, which is why it's so high on the female totem pole of being married.
But you kind of changed because at first you're like, it doesn't matter at all. Now you're saying it does matter.
Not to the same significance of being successful.
Okay.
You have a lot to learn, Sneako. A lot to learn.
Tell me one thing.
About what?
That I have to learn.
A lot.
Okay.
He's trolling.
No, I'm not being serious.
Last thoughts from you?
You